The world of celebrity relationships often unfolds like a gripping drama, filled with unexpected twists and shocking revelations. Few stories have captured the public's imagination quite like the tumultuous union between Kanye West and Bianca Censori, particularly when viewed through the lens of Kim Kardashian's alleged involvement in their dramatic separation. This narrative, brimming with allegations of manipulation, financial disputes, and clashing personalities, has evolved into a modern-day soap opera that continues to captivate audiences worldwide. At the heart of this unfolding drama lies a complex web of motivations and actions that challenge conventional understanding of power dynamics in high-profile relationships. The story begins with whispers from former Yeezy employees who revealed a side of Bianca that contradicted her public image as an innocent victim. Long before she became Mrs. West, sources claim Bianca was deeply invested in the very aesthetic that would later define her controversial public appearances with Kanye. Reports suggest she was sending explicit photographs to company employees and engaging them in unsettling conversations about historical figures like Hitler, testing their views and allegiances. These revelations paint a picture of someone who was already immersed in the provocative world she would later inhabit with Kanye, suggesting that her transformation wasn't as sudden or forced as it might appear. The timeline of events surrounding their relationship reveals a pattern of calculated moves and strategic decisions. When news first broke about their impending divorce, initial reports suggested Bianca would walk away with a modest $5 million settlement. However, the absence of a prenuptial agreement dramatically changed the narrative, opening the door for potentially much larger financial stakes. This development came on the heels of Kanye's controversial appearance at the Grammys, where he allegedly pressured Bianca into a completely nude photo shoot that left many questioning the nature of their relationship dynamic. What makes this story particularly fascinating is how quickly the power balance seemed to shift. Just days after filing for divorce, Bianca reportedly turned down the initial $5 million offer, signaling her intention to pursue a significantly larger settlement through court proceedings. This bold move coincided with conflicting statements from both parties' representatives, each attempting to control the narrative surrounding their separation. While Kanye's team worked to portray the split as amicable, Bianca's representatives painted a different picture, citing ongoing issues that had been exacerbated by recent public incidents. The controversy deepened when Kanye's erratic behavior on social media, including his defense of Diddy and inflammatory comments about slavery, pushed Bianca to her breaking point. The final straw appeared to be Kanye's decision to sell merchandise featuring Nazi symbols, which directly conflicted with Bianca's values and public image. Yet, even as she distanced herself from these actions, questions remained about her true motivations and the role she played in orchestrating certain events leading up to their separation. As the drama unfolded, another major player entered the conversation, Kim Kardashian. Her involvement added yet another layer of complexity to the situation, as she publicly questioned Bianca's intentions and suggested that the entire relationship might have been a calculated move for financial gain. This accusation carried particular weight coming from someone who had previously expressed concern for Bianca's well-being during her marriage to Kanye. The apparent shift in Kim's stance raised eyebrows and fueled speculation about the true nature of the relationships between all three parties involved. Behind closed doors, sources revealed that Bianca's connection to Kanye stretched back further than initially reported. Allegations emerged that their relationship had begun while Kanye was still married to Kim, with Bianca allegedly being fired from her position at Yeezy after Kim discovered the affair. The timing of their eventual marriage, following shortly after Kanye's divorce from Kim, suggested a possible motive of revenge or retaliation. This theory gained traction when considering Kanye's decision to forego a prenuptial agreement, potentially indicating a rushed and emotionally charged decision rather than a carefully considered partnership. The public's fascination with this drama intensified as details emerged about Bianca's alleged preparation for her controversial Grammy appearance. Reports claimed she had her invisible dress tailored 6 separate times in the week leading up to the event, suggesting meticulous planning rather than spontaneous coercion. This revelation challenged the narrative of victimhood that some had attributed to Bianca, instead pointing to a calculated strategy designed to generate sympathy and leverage in future negotiations. The careful orchestration of her discomfort in front of cameras, timed perfectly to maximize public outrage, hinted at a sophisticated understanding of media manipulation. As the story continued to unfold, patterns began to emerge that connected various elements of the narrative. Former Yeezy employees spoke of Bianca's early interest in provocative aesthetics, and her willingness to push boundaries long before her association with Kanye. These accounts aligned with claims that she had been posting explicit content on her personal social media accounts prior to meeting Kanye, suggesting a consistency in her personal brand that contradicted her later portrayal as a reluctant participant in controversial displays. The convergence of these details painted a more nuanced picture of Bianca's character and motivations. The financial implications of their divorce loomed large over the proceedings, with Bianca's decision to reject the initial settlement amount speaking volumes about her confidence in securing a more substantial outcome. Without the protection of a prenuptial agreement, the potential for a lengthy and contentious legal battle increased dramatically. This situation created a perfect storm of media attention, legal maneuvering, and public speculation, with each new development fueling further interest in the outcome of their separation. Kim Kardashian's evolving role in the narrative added another dimension to the unfolding drama. Her initial defense of Bianca, followed by a dramatic reversal in which she accused the younger woman of using Kanye for financial gain, demonstrated the complex web of alliances and rivalries that characterized this celebrity triangle. The timing of Kim's intervention, coinciding with reports of Bianca's aggressive pursuit of Kanye's wealth, suggested a calculated attempt to influence public opinion and perhaps protect Kanye from what she perceived as exploitation. The media landscape surrounding this drama became increasingly polarized, with public opinion divided on whether Bianca was a victim of Kanye's eccentricities or a willing participant in a carefully orchestrated scheme. Social media platforms buzzed with theories and counter-theories, as observers attempted to reconcile conflicting accounts of events and motivations. Some pointed to Bianca's apparent comfort with controversial aesthetics as evidence of her agency in the relationship, while others maintained that her actions were driven by external pressures and expectations. Throughout this unfolding drama, Kanye's own behavior remained a subject of intense scrutiny. His controversial statements and actions, particularly regarding sensitive historical topics, created a volatile environment that seemed to push those around him to their limits. The contrast between his public persona and private interactions became increasingly apparent, with sources close to the couple revealing moments of tension and conflict that shed light on the challenges of maintaining a relationship under such intense pressure. These revelations added depth to the narrative, highlighting the human elements behind the headlines and social media posts. The intersection of personal ambition, financial considerations, and public image created a perfect storm of drama that captivated audiences worldwide. As details continued to emerge, the lines between genuine emotion and strategic calculation blurred, leaving observers to question the true nature of each participant's involvement in this complex narrative. The absence of clear answers only served to heighten interest, with each new revelation sparking fresh waves of speculation and debate among followers of the story. Behind the scenes, sources close to the situation revealed a series of interactions that painted an even more complicated picture of the relationships involved. Allegations surfaced that Bianca had been positioning herself strategically within Kanye's orbit long before their romantic involvement became public knowledge. Former colleagues recounted instances where she seemed to be deliberately cultivating connections and gathering information about Kanye's preferences and vulnerabilities. These accounts suggested a level of foresight and planning that contradicted the narrative of a chance encounter blossoming into romance. The dynamics between Kanye, Bianca, and Kim took on Shakespearean proportions as new information came to light about their interactions before and after the divorces. Reports indicated that Bianca's termination from Yeezy following Kim's discovery of the affair wasn't the end of their connection, but rather a temporary setback. Kanye's decision to rehire her shortly afterward, reportedly spending Thanksgiving together, suggested a deeper bond that transcended professional boundaries. This sequence of events raised questions about whether their relationship was truly based on genuine affection, or if it represented a more calculated alliance formed under specific circumstances. As the legal proceedings began to take shape, insiders revealed that Bianca's approach to the divorce negotiations was anything but passive. Sources described her as meticulously prepared, armed with documentation and strategic plans that demonstrated a thorough understanding of the financial stakes involved. Her rejection of the initial settlement offer wasn't merely a negotiating tactic, but appeared to be part of a broader strategy to maximize her position in the aftermath of their separation. This approach contrasted sharply with the image of a vulnerable partner seeking escape from an uncomfortable situation. The media's role in shaping public perception became increasingly apparent as different narratives competed for attention. Traditional outlets and social media platforms alike became battlegrounds where competing versions of events clashed and evolved. Observers noted how quickly public opinion could shift based on new information or reinterpretations of existing facts. The case highlighted how celebrity dramas could serve as mirrors reflecting societal attitudes toward power, gender, and relationships in the modern age. Amidst the chaos, patterns emerged that suggested a deeper understanding of Kanye's attraction to certain personality types. Sources close to the rapper revealed that he tended to surround himself with individuals who either worshipped him unconditionally or shared his unconventional worldview. Bianca's alleged early adoption of provocative aesthetics and her willingness to engage in controversial discussions aligned perfectly with this preference. The revelation that she had been exploring similar themes long before meeting Kanye suggested a natural compatibility that went beyond surface-level attractions. The financial implications of their separation extended far beyond the immediate settlement negotiations. Industry experts noted how the outcome could set precedents for future high-profile divorces, particularly those involving significant wealth and absent prenuptial agreements. The case highlighted the risks celebrities face when entering relationships without proper legal protections and sparked discussions about the importance of safeguarding personal assets in an era of increasing public scrutiny and media attention. As the drama continued to unfold, subtle details emerged that painted a more nuanced picture of the relationships involved. Observers noted how Bianca's alleged behavior before and during her time with Kanye seemed to follow a consistent pattern of pushing boundaries and testing limits. Her reported interactions with Yeezy employees combined with her documented social media presence suggested a personality comfortable with controversy and aware of its potential benefits. These characteristics seemed to align perfectly with Kanye's own approach to fame and public image, creating a synergy that might have initially appeared unlikely but proved remarkably effective. The impact of this drama extended beyond the immediate participants, influencing public discourse about relationships, power dynamics and authenticity in the digital age. Social media platforms became forums for debating not just the specifics of Kanye and Bianca's separation but broader questions about how we interpret and understand celebrity behavior. The case highlighted how easily narratives could be manipulated and perceptions shifted based on selective presentation of facts and strategic timing of revelations. Throughout this unfolding drama, one thing remained clear: the story of Kanye West and Bianca Censori's relationship and subsequent separation represented far more than just another celebrity breakup. It served as a microcosm of contemporary society's fascination with fame, wealth, and the often blurred lines between personal authenticity and public performance. As new details continued to emerge and public opinion shifted with each revelation, the case highlighted how complex human relationships could become when placed under the intense scrutiny of modern media and social platforms. The ongoing narrative also raised important questions about how we consume and interpret celebrity drama in the digital age. The rapid dissemination of information combined with the ability to instantly form and share opinions created a situation where facts could be easily distorted and narratives quickly rewritten. This phenomenon made it challenging to discern truth from speculation, leaving observers to navigate a sea of conflicting accounts and interpretations. The case demonstrated how quickly public sentiment could shift based on new information or reinterpretations of existing facts, highlighting the fluid nature of truth in the realm of celebrity culture. As the story progressed, the interplay between personal ambition and public image became increasingly apparent. Both Kanye and Bianca seemed to understand the value of maintaining a certain mystique while simultaneously courting controversy. Their actions, whether genuine expressions of personal beliefs or carefully calculated moves in a larger game, demonstrated an acute awareness of how to capture and maintain public attention. This understanding of media dynamics added layers of complexity to their relationship and subsequent separation, making it difficult to distinguish between authentic emotions and strategic posturing. The involvement of other industry figures, including Kim Kardashian's evolving role in the narrative, underscored how interconnected these celebrity worlds had become. Each statement, action or revelation seemed to trigger a chain reaction of responses and counter-responses, creating a feedback loop of drama that showed no signs of abating. The situation highlighted how personal relationships in the entertainment industry often intersected with professional ambitions and public personas, creating situations where separating genuine emotion from strategic calculation became nearly impossible. As the legal proceedings moved forward, new details emerged that challenged previous assumptions about the nature of Kanye and Bianca's relationship. Sources close to the couple revealed that their interactions often involved complex power dynamics that defied simple categorization. While some moments suggested traditional patterns of influence and control, others pointed to a more nuanced relationship where both parties actively participated in shaping their public image and private reality. This complexity made it increasingly difficult to assign blame or determine victimhood in the traditional sense. The media's coverage of the drama evolved alongside the story itself, with initial shock and condemnation giving way to more nuanced analysis of the factors at play. Journalists and commentators began exploring broader themes of authenticity versus performance in celebrity culture, Using Kanye and Bianca's relationship as a case study in modern fame, the discussion expanded to include questions about how social media platforms influence personal relationships and whether the constant pressure to maintain a certain image affects decision-making and behavior in fundamental ways. Throughout this unfolding drama, one thing remained clear: the story of Kanye West and Bianca Censori's relationship and subsequent separation represented far more than just another celebrity breakup. It served as a microcosm of contemporary society's fascination with fame, wealth, and the often blurred lines between personal authenticity and public performance. As new details continued to emerge and public opinion shifted with each revelation, the case highlighted how complex human relationships could become when placed under the intense scrutiny of modern media and social platforms. The ongoing narrative also raised important questions about how we consume and interpret celebrity drama in the digital age. The rapid dissemination of information, combined with the ability to instantly form and share opinions, created a situation where facts could be easily distorted and narratives quickly rewritten. This phenomenon made it challenging to discern truth from speculation, leaving observers to navigate a sea of conflicting accounts and interpretations. The case demonstrated how quickly public sentiment could shift based on new information or reinterpretations of existing facts, highlighting the fluid nature of truth in the realm of celebrity culture. As the story continued to develop, patterns emerged that suggested a deeper understanding of how personal relationships intersect with public personas in the entertainment industry. The careful orchestration of events, from Bianca's Grammy appearance to Kanye's controversial merchandise, demonstrated a sophisticated grasp of media manipulation and public relations strategies. These elements combined to create a narrative that was equal parts genuine human drama and calculated performance art, blurring the lines between authentic emotion and strategic positioning in ways that kept audiences captivated and engaged. The unfolding drama between Kanye West and Bianca Censori continues to evolve, with each new revelation adding layers of complexity to an already intricate narrative. As legal proceedings progress and more details emerge, the public remains gripped by every twist and turn in this high-profile separation. The case has transcended its origins as a simple celebrity divorce, becoming a lens through which we examine modern relationships, media manipulation, and the intersection of personal ambition with public image. With millions of dollars at stake and reputations hanging in the balance, the outcome of this drama promises to reshape how we view celebrity relationships and the often hidden dynamics that drive them. As the world watches and waits for the next chapter in this unfolding saga, one thing remains certain: the story of Kanye and Bianca's relationship will continue to captivate and provoke discussion for months to come.